My boy, what's good? I would be the 100% bet. Say less, say less. You hosting the class in school? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come holler at me if you in need of some marketing advice, growth advice, business advice, whatever the hell it may be. Come holler at me. 6 p.m. every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Every Wednesday, 6 p.m. Every day, 6 p.m. Or every week, 6 p.m. I fuck with this, man. I fuck with how this bitch fit. This bitch feels so good. You think it's too late to drop jean shorts? Hell no. It's gonna be hot all goddamn September and some of October, depending on where you at. What do you share on the community? All things marketing. My whole process. The ins and outs of setting up social media business, the ins and outs of launching your company, the ins and outs of marketing, understanding the audience, finding your niche, the simple shit, postscripts, SMS, emails, shit, it's endless, bro. Like, I can just give you a quick little run through, real quick while I'm right here. So yeah, we got the Clothing Builder 101. This is just pretty much like a little walkthrough of everything to get you started. You know what I'm saying? Postscript sauce, manufacturer sauce, shipping and packaging sauce, and the main reasons brand failed from my experience, right? That's section 1. Section 2 is my introduction, a 40-minute video of my Shopify background. I'm walking you through my whole Shopify. This is pretty much why I'm charging for this community, because it's all my personal information being showcased. I'm not giving you no YouTube video that you can just go find. I'm giving you everything based off of what I've done. All right. So this 40-minute video walk you through my numbers and how I got what I got. Then we got the mindset module, which pretty much like the live that I'm on right now, just telling you exactly what to expect. Don't be too much into, guarantees and trying to hit a lottery and all that bullshit like that. This is not how business operate. Then I got the organic marketing, because I got all my growth through organic. I didn't do any ads. All right. So we got understanding social media. We got TikTok growth. We got Instagram growth. We got how to face to be the face. We got influencer 101. We got how to find influencers. All right. Next up, we got meta ads. Now I said I don't do ads, so I had to go get my partner who gave me 2 videos that's 2 hours long. It's showing you exactly how to run ads your own self. All right. There's 2 hours right there. And that's 2 hours right there. You get 2 hours of showing you exactly how to run your own ads to make your own money. All right. Next up is the order method. This is pretty much what I be doing on the board. Pre-order versus pre-made. I recommend anybody that's getting into the product-based business to start with a pre-order, but you got to start it correctly. All right. From pre-order, then we transition into pre-made. All in this video, I'm explaining the whole process on how I did it. I came in the game pre-order. My first pre-order I did was we made 11,000. Then my second pre-order I had did like 18,000, I believe, some shit like that. And then the next thing, of course, is bulk orders. Understanding how to get your return, how to see profit, how to price, how to market, the whole 9. All right. Did you just make the community? No, this community been around since 2023. All right. Next up, we got order methods. Next up, we got financial foundations. Now, this is the breakdown of business credit. This is everything I know about business credit. Business credit is what generated where I'm at right now. All right. This is how I got this space right here, through business credit. So I give you the whole blueprint on how to set it up step by step from tier 1 all the way down to tier 4. All right. The whole thing. Let me get back to the top, back to the classroom. Next up, we got the recordings. Now, I do calls every Wednesday. I'm changing my time now to Wednesday at 6 p.m., but all my calls that I do on Zoom are recorded. And if you want to know what the calls is like, I'll show you a quick little insight. It's just me on Zoom with every last one of the members. And shit, if you got questions, you come up and ask them. We talk one-on-one. I show you my insights through... Let me show you. What's going to do it for you. Like, this was me walking you through my postscripts and everything. All right. These all branched off of one another, right? This one was up first. This was up first. So I was like, I like this color combination together. Let me try to do something different, but it was becoming the fall. So I was like, I need some, but I don't want to just do another t-shirt. I don't want to do another t-shirt. So boom, came the rugby shirt. So I like, bet, polos in, let's do a nice little rugby combination. And then I seen the patches. So the patches was the eye catcher on this piece. So that's how we came about with this piece. I seen the patchwork. I was like, damn, them patches would be a nice little addition to a black worker jacket. Same season, same thing. Then I was like, boom, you did a racer jacket or a worker jacket. What else could you possibly do? So we came with the race car jacket. And if you seen the same colors, the red and the yellow, patchwork, same logos. Just the logo play came from this. You feel me? So like most of the time, if I got something that's going good, I see how much more I can do with that concept. That's all I be doing, right? So like this, boom, I said, damn, this colorway here real fire. We should probably do something different with that motherfucker. Then boom, I said maybe a brown. And brown and the black just like them bitches hit, right? So most of my shit just be playing from one another, right? That's all it be. I ain't got the ones that I wanted to show y'all, but I'll show y'all what I kind of mean with this pair that I got. All right, so boom. So really, when it comes to the jeans, let me hold this back so y'all can kind of get a better view. All right, so boom. When it comes, listen, I know these hoes ugly as fuck. Don't. That's not why we here. We paying attention to what you need to know, right? So when it comes to jeans, especially denim jeans, the things that you need to pay attention to, that a lot of people fuck up on, is this front rise section, right? So your front rise controls the thigh width. It controls how it hug the knee, and it controls how it sit along the waist. Your front rise do all of that, right? So in order to make your jeans really flow how you want them to flow, depending on the style. Like if you're going skinny, disregard what I'm saying. This is for more straight leg, baggy jeans, some along those lines, right? If you drop your front rise, all of this room right here gives your customer comfort. Now I'm finna try the right jeans on, these right here, so you can see what I mean. Let me try these on real quick. I want you to see what I mean. But they provide comfort, and that's what you want with your denim. And I ain't talking comfort as far as quality go. I'm talking about comfort as far as like wearing them on the regular. You feel me? Like if you want, when you selling jeans, you want your jeans to be like somebody's favorite pair. Like they putting them on and they always want to put them on. You get what I'm saying? Because of how comfortable they feel. Like stylish jeans is cool, don't get me wrong, but also know how to make them comfortable to the person that's wearing them. So like if I'm sitting down in the chair all day, I don't want them riding up my ass. If I'm walking, I don't want them, you know what I'm saying, getting caught up and pulling my drawers up and all that little bullshit like that. You feel what I'm saying? So boom, let me step out to the light so you can kind of see a little bit better. This is what I mean. This area right here, that low front rise. See, my front rise go all the way down here. So it give me a bunch of room to do what I need to do with my jeans. You feel me? Y'all ain't seeing that shit. Y'all ain't seeing that. Y'all ain't seeing that. You can't really do this in no everyday jeans. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I can really get loose in these hoes. You know what I'm saying? I'm selling them bitches, boy. Look, I got some black of these. But look, if you notice my shorts, that front rise sit low. That bitch way down yonder. On my mama, that bitch way down yonder. So when you designing your shorts, if you like, you know what I'm saying, the 3/4 shorts that people wearing right now, I did the same thing right here. That front rise way down yonder. Look at that motherfucker. That front rise way down there. That's how you separate them from being regular fit to that exclusive, real good, baggy fit. You gotta drop them nuts. Hey, that might be the best way for you niggas to understand what I mean. Drop your nuts, and then, you know, everything else gonna be where it need to be at. Right here. Them hoes way down yonder. You feel me? Drop them. Give niggas room to breathe, bro. I promise you. Let me tell you something. If you give a nigga his favorite pair of sweats, jeans, or a hoodie, you got a customer always. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. Hey, you give a nigga that, you got him always. Nigga talking about Paul. Hey, if your ears can't handle what I'm saying, I don't know what you're doing. Do something right. Now that's a good idea. Now for sure, 100%. 100%. It's gonna change the trajectory of everything you put out. It's gonna make people more willing to buy it because they see the size and like even the sweatpants that I got on right now, right? They from Nike. They some Nike sweatpants. But even with these, the front rise is way down here. Perfect example. These some Nike pants. But look at where my front rise at. That be way down yonder. You know what I'm saying? It's and again, what I'm talking about is not for skinny. It's not for skinny jeans or skinny pants or skinny sweats. This is for the wide leg, baggy, straight leg type of people. All right. Very important part of shorts and pants. Absolutely. It's a huge part. A huge part. Oh, I got some black ones too. Yeah. There you go. I did it right here too. And I give you the exact measurement. Hold on. Let's see how consistent my measurement is. Let me see some. How consistent my front rise measurement is. BS Stone. Sit back, scroll one. Pull up Rose truck. I'm rocking the Rose one. Oh, hell yeah. Very consistent. 14 and a half. 14 and a half. 14 and a half. 14 and a half. Very consistent. 14 and a half. That's a drop for your ass. What these is? Let me see. Hey, dog, that's crazy. So, boom. Of course. Hoodies, right? So the most important thing to realize about a hoodie is you got two different styles when you're designing hoodies. You got your style that's fit for, you know, hold up, got to pop up right here. Check that out. Oops, excuse me. Right there. Cool. All right, so boom. So you got two things you're doing when you're doing hoodies. You got one style where you aiming strictly for comfort. And you got the other side where you're aiming strictly for design, right? Design, details, fashion, and all that other shit like that. Or you can hit both. It's a market for both as well. All right? So look, couple things you want to know. If you're going for comfort, you want a wide base. If you're going for comfort, you want a wide base. Keep that in mind. If you're going for design, details, and anything of the sort, you don't want your base to be too wide unless it's, you know, based off of your design. But if it's a product that's like strictly on the design detail side of things, you want that to kind of be more so fitted than anything. You know what I'm saying? You want it to kind of be a little bit more in range of a fucking Prada, Louis Vuitton type hoodie more so than a Balenciaga type hoodie, right? Because those are two different type of customers and two different type of markets that portrays to two different type of people. We just talking about most regular individuals that buy everyday products, right? So a wide base is going to be your biggest seller. Why is the wide base gonna be the biggest seller? Because when I put it on, it automatically, no diddy, it swallows me. The thing about a hoodie, you want it to be comfortable. You want it to feel like it's cuddling you in a sense, right? So that wide base illusion give the customer that. That was crazy. I know, bro. That was crazy. That was. I said it before I said it, bro. I can think of nothing else to say besides that, bro. You wanted to really like. Let me put it on, gang. God damn, y'all niggas, man. Oh my God, y'all horrible. But yeah, so this is what I mean, right? Like you see, this don't fit me. It don't fit me, right? But it don't supposed to. It's supposed to be extra and out of the way for a lot of reasons for most people that want to be comfortable. Your next thing, a nice size hood. Whoa. Whoa. Your next thing is a nice size hood. Now, it don't have to be as big as my hood, but it's nothing better than having a hood on a hoodie with big ass access to do whatever you need to do. Imagine most people that buy hoodies that, you know what I'm saying, just throw them on and just to escape the goddamn the life of regular people. You know what I'm saying? So you just cover your face. You feel me? Just fucking cover your face. That's all you gotta do. Just cover your fucking face, right? So boom. 7. Congratulations. What you want? A cookie or something, my nigga? Like, what we doing? So boom. So that's the next thing, right? Outside of that, you want a tight cuff. Not too tight, but you want a tight cuff. All right? Why you want this? Because nothing make a hoodie feel sloppier than this shit constantly falling over your fucking wrist. Nothing make that hoodie feel more worse than that shit. So you want your cuff to be tight, but not too tight. You just want it to stay on the damn arms. So when I drop my arms, it stays right there. It don't run over my damn hand. It dropped right there to where I needed to. Unless I want to pull it down. For most of you weird people, you know what I'm saying, that wear your hoodies like this. I can't stand a motherfucker that put a hoodie on like this. Who do this? Any of y'all wear your hoodies like this? I hate this shit. Nothing bothers me more than seeing a motherfucker with a hoodie like this. Unless you ain't got no hands and no arms and shit like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, ooh, excuse me, I just spit on y'all ass. That's crazy. Is this same with your jackets? Absolutely. That's a hard post for pics. That's crazy, gang. So boom. The next thing, you want a nice size pocket. This is where a lot of people fuck up at. If you got a nice size pocket, man, you got you a good selling point. Like my pocket is big as hell. Like my iPhone is right here. This is the space it's in. And there's a bunch of fucking extra room over here for whatever hell it may be. Most of the need is just going to be your hands. All right? That's going to be most of the reason. It's going to be your fucking hand. All right? What's another thing? Cuff, hoodie, hood, pocket, neck. A motherfucker need to breathe. When you're making your hoodies and matter of fact, not even just the hoodies. When you're making your shirts, hoodies, crew necks, all of that, think about people with hair. That's a big selling point. When you making things with neck access, think about people with hair. No drawstrings. No, hell no, I don't do no drawstring. I'm not a drawstring person. But always think about your customers with hair. Because there's nothing that make a customer more pissed off than putting on a hoodie and that bitch fucking up your hairstyle. Don't, for all the lock gang individuals and my women that get their hair done, nothing piss you off more than that. You know what I'm saying? So think about that when you designing your base for your neck. Don't make it too tight like you would a t-shirt. All right? A t-shirt supposed to fit around the neck. A hoodie doesn't. It doesn't supposed to hug your neck. So always think about the wide base for your neck. All right? If they need to adjust it, that's what the hood size is for. So it can make it seem like it's a lot closer than it is. That's what the hood is for, right? The next thing you want some pretty lengthy arms. A lot of you are short. Not everybody is tall. So when you make your clothing, you make it based off of your size, your body size. When you don't think that some people is 6'2" to 6'4", 6'5", and they do wear medium or they do wear large. So not everybody's going to adjust to your sizing based off of your body type, right? So when you're thinking about making measurements, think about making it a little bit more. Everything that I'm saying is about thinking about more than just yourself. It's about thinking about the most the masses of the size point. So if I got a medium, think about how many different size bodies could be a medium that could fit a fucking medium, right? So I don't think that me being my fucking size, I ain't gonna say my size because I ain't got time for you niggas. Me being 6'1", 200, I'm 6'1", 185. Last time I checked, 6'1", 185. I don't think that a nigga that's 5'7", 150 gonna be able to wear my size when I'm making my products. But in reality, that's his size too. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, nigga, you feel me? That's me, real talk though. Them real measurements. I'm about 6'1", 185 on a good day. Real shit, just so y'all know. I sure had a customer and the arms was too short for him because he tall as hell. But yeah, exactly. So, free game. If you want your arm length, like if you got a standard arm length, right? Only thing that will make the arm longer than you extending the length, because you don't want no product with no long ass arms on it either, right? That looks weird. You drop your shoulder. So if you notice, look at where my shoulder point stop. My shoulder is right here, but look at where my shoulder point stop. It stops here for a reason, because you want that drop when you making your products to just appeal better to the audience. It just look better to the customer. So all of this room, all of this is another level of comfort, people. This give me mobility in my arm. I'm not stiff right here. If I want to hoop in this hoodie, goddamn it, I can hoop in this hoodie. You know what I'm saying? If I want to hoop in this motherfucker, I can hoop in it, because it's nothing that's keeping me back. Like, I can throw my arms all the way around. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on, gang. You feel me? Somebody said the measurements. I got you. So look, perfect example, right? I got 500 hoodies. 500 hoodies. They cost me $30 a pop. Follow me, right? They cost me $30 a pop. My customers got to pay $90 a pop, because that's 3 times that investment. So I got $60 of profit money per product, right? 50 hoodies times 30 a pop is $15,000. Okay? So now your next thing to realize is how much it's going to cost me to make how many products I got to sell to make 15,000. Well, that gives you what? Your price to the customer divided by the total price of the boat. So that's 15,000 divided by 90, which is going to round up to 167. So I got to sell 167 items out of 500 to break even. So once I break even, everything following that is profit. You don't make money until after you make back that investment. But the key to it is when you make money back from the investment, send it back. Just take this money, send this back all the time. So you never have to worry about anything when shit hit the fan, when finances is tight, when personal business bills is coming in back and back, and all of the other shit. Your plug still got the money. If you got product, you got money. If you don't have no fucking product, you don't make no money. You understand that? If you ain't got product, you ain't got no money. So always pay this plug before you pay that rent, that car note, them insurance, them bills, them utilities, mama them. Pay this before any of that, because this saves you. Okay? But if you don't do the numbers, you're not going to understand how. So look, let's say 167 bring you back 15,000 with 333 items remaining, bringing you 30,000, right? Out of this 30,000 that go into your profit margin, now this is money that you can use to do anything. Buy more samples, get more marketing, find influencers, extend ads, all of that shit. This is your money for that. This is your re-up money. You send the 15 back, that don't mean you got to use the whole 15. You probably just get you a little $1,500 boat. You probably get you a little $2,000 boat. You probably get you a little $3,000 boat. But in the same sense, right? When you do get those little small boats, so let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Let me do it. Damn, I left my eraser downstairs. I got anything I can use in place of a fucking eraser. Hold up, y'all. I want to show y'all something, man, so y'all can really see how to move this fucking money, bro. So y'all can really see how to move this fucking money, bro. And like I said, gang, I'm gonna use my damn. So, and like I said, class tonight, 6 p.m. Make sure y'all come in now. Because you do 50 pieces. Just hold on. I'm finna get straight to it. Just hold 1 second. Hold what you got. Hold what you got. Hold what you got. All right. I don't even know what that 4,000 was about. All right, so boom. Shit. Hold what you got. Hold what you got. So boom. Let me explain the numbers. Let me get you a better angle. So y'all gonna need to see the whole board. Y'all gonna need to see the whole board. Get you a better angle. Okay, I'm finna move some numbers over here to the side, right? So we got profit and we got reinvest. All right, so our profit count is at $30,000 right now. All right, we got $30,000 in the profit count. Our reinvestment is at $15,000. All right. Now we at 50,000. All right. Okay. So boom. We got 15,000 with the manufacturer. That's sent back to the plug, so he's sitting on 15,000 in your account with the manufacturer. We got 30,000 in the business bank account. Okay? Now we can break from this and just continue to build our company. Let me show you how you do that. So boom, we're gonna pull this order right here. We know this is $1,500. All right, so we're gonna subtract that 1,500 from over there. What it is? There's a 13.5. 13.5. All right. So we got 13.5 over there. We got 1,500 right here. We already know the price to the customer, $90, $30. You just getting a little 50-piece bulk right now. So we got 17 with 33 remaining. Now we stacking money. Now we finna get into stacking money. All right. Now we finna start stacking the money. All right. Now we finna start stacking the money. So boom, we got 17 times 90 to the customers. That's 1530. We got 33 times 90. That's profit. That's 2970. Subtract the 30, add the 30. That's 3,000. And that's subtract the 30. That's 1,500. All right. This is what this would look like. This is what this would look like. You will take the 3,000 added to the profit stash. So now you at 33,000 over here. And you will take that same 1,500 and do what with it? And do what with it? Put it right back where you took it from. It goes right back to where you fucking took it from. This is why you send the money to the plug. Because this money is just rinse and repeat. This shit is rinse and repeat. Every time it's gonna be rinse and repeat. So let's pull a higher number. Let me show you. Let me pull a higher number. So boom, we put the 1,500 back. Simple. So now we still got 1,500, and now we got 33,000 in profit, right? So let's keep going. It's just a rinse and repeat. So let's show you something. Hold up, let me show you something. So now we want to go. So now we want to go. We want to go 150 hoodies. We want to do 150 hoodies. We want to try to up it up a little bit. We know we got a pep not pep rally. I'm tripping. A pep rally. A pop-up event coming up. Back to school, little shit like that, man. That say 15,000, bro. It's supposed to be 15,000. What happened? Hold up, let me make sure. Where did that 15 come from? No. I got y'all. We good. I said 1,500 on accident. My fault. Good call. We good. Okay, so boom. We right here. Same situation. Price $30 a pop. Selling it for 90. But now we got a new price for the boat. So we got 150 times 30. They give me $4,500, right? So I know for a fact I gotta subtract 4,500. Hey, I'm going to the calculator. Fuck y'all. My mind hurt. We said, oh shit. Hold on. We got what it is? 10, 10, 5. We going to 10, 5. All right, cool. It's 11. Is it? I thought it was 10, 5. Hold on. I could be off. No, it's 10, 5. I'm tripping. All right, just making sure. I'm making sure it's 10, 5. It's 10, 5. What the hell y'all talking, man? Y'all need to chill out. Y'all got me thinking I'm tripping, man. They said they failed math clear. All right, so boom. We got 4,500, right? Subtract from the pot, we got 10,500 with the manufacturer. We got 4,500 invested. Now we got the price to the customers is $90. Subtract that by 90, they give us 4,500 divided by 90, give us 50. All right, 50 with the 100 remaining. The 50 is the reinvestment. The 100 is the profit. All right. So boom, we got 50 times 90, which give me 4,500 on the month, on the money. Once I sell 50 hoodies, that's 4,500 on the money. So we got 100 times 90 already. That's 9 bands. God damn, that's a ooh. So look, this is what we do. You take that, add it right over here. Keep stacking that motherfucker, because the money you using is the money the manufacturer already got. So boom, we add the 9,000 over here. That's what, 42,000. We at 42,000. Are you following me? Are you fucking following me? Because this shit is so amazing. I don't think y'all really understand how simple it becomes once you get a system to follow, right? So now this money here, what it do? What this money do? What that do? What that shit do? That shit go right back over here, gang. So now you right back at your starting point. You back at 15,000. You still you keep recycling the same amount of money. Right? You keep recycling the same amount of money. Now look, of course, you have to get the product sold for this to happen. That's not the hard part. I want you to understand this 50-piece system. This is the breakdown. You got 50 pieces. Small 10, medium 15, large 15, extra large 5, 2x3, 3x2. You got to find 17, which is your break-even number, out of this breakdown. My nigga, you can find small, 5 niggas that wear small outside, 15 niggas that wear medium. That's everybody in the hood. You can find 3 of them niggas easily. You can find 2 niggas that wear large. You feel me? You can find 1 nigga that wear extra large, 2 niggas that wear 2X, 1 nigga that wear 3X, and you at your 17. See, look, when you hustling, when you trying to stack your money, stop thinking about this amount. Stop thinking about this. This you got to work for this. This is understood that if I want this, I got to do some work. This is the amount that keep you paid. Because if you continue to make back what you invested, you never come out of pocket. If you're looking at how I'm making my money, I'm not coming out of pocket. I'm coming out of my reinvestment. This is not coming out of my personal fucking pockets. So if I keep hitting back my reinvestment, if I keep hitting the break even, I always got money. Anything after this, you can't guarantee this. You can't add this. You didn't make it. So betting on the good happening once you get all of this, it's a loser mentality. You're not going to really understand how to grow, because what's going to happen is if you're not hitting this consistently and you upset about not hitting this, if you do make just this money not going back, you're going to be upset that you can't get all of this. So you're going to keep this, and this is going to hurt you because you're not sending it fucking back. Come on, man. Where we at? You ain't selling out. So if I'm not selling out, I'm not going to send the money that I did make. That's stupid, right? That's how you thinking. But you don't even realize that's why you keep coming out of pocket for all your bolts, all your samples, all your restocks, everything coming out of your fucking pocket because you don't take care of the plug first. When the plug is keeping you paid, if you give the plug enough money, you ain't got to come out of pocket again because you're going to keep rinsing and repeating the money they got. Woo. Golly, boy. That was good. That was fun. I like shit like that. I like little shit like that, man. I like little shit like that. I love shit like that, actually. Teaching y'all niggas the game, man. Teaching y'all niggas the game, man. We teach the game over here. Like I said, brother, I help niggas make consistent money. I don't want you to bet on a fucking drop to make you 100K. Nigga, if you can make money every day, why not make money every day? If I can get a paycheck every Friday, why would I not align myself up to get a paycheck every fucking Friday? I'm going to just be betting on a big drop day every time I do something new? You tell me if that makes sense. You tell me if that makes sense. This going to be on the course. Hey, I ain't got no course, brother. I got a community. Come holler at me. We got a class tonight, 6 p.m. Come holler at me. Does the 15,000 ever increase? If so, when do you do that? Good question. Good fucking question. So the 15,000 increase when you pull from the profit. Good fucking question. Let's talk about that. Somebody said, do the 15,000 increase? That's a good question. Let me show you. I can show you, but I can tell you. The only time this increase is when you start your bulk from this amount. If you start your bulk from this, it just repeats itself. If you start the bulk with this amount, then you add the money into this. Let me show you how you would do that. That's a good fucking question, right? That's a good question. Because I know a lot of y'all probably had that question but didn't want to ask it. So I'm going to give it to you real quick, right? Shit. Okay. We're gonna do another amount. What size? Somebody give me a random quantity size. Just give me a random quantity size that you ordering right now. What order size are you ordering on a regular? Give me a quantity size that you ordering. I see a lot of people saying 30. I'm gonna go with 30. I see a lot of y'all saying 30. I'm gonna go with 30. I'm gonna go with 30. We're gonna go with 30. I see a lot of people saying 30. I'm gonna go 30. All right, cool. So we got 42. I don't like how that look. All right, we got 42,000 in the business bank account, and we want to test a new product so we can get some more money to add to the reinvestment folder, right? So this is what you would do. Same thing, just pulling your money from a different place. So we got 30 times 30 hoodies times $30 a pop. Give me $900. That's not a lot of money, but it still makes sense. So we'll subtract 900 from this. That's what my motherfucking brain hurt. 41,100. So we have 41,100 over here. 41,100. $900 pulled from that, right? So now I got 900 divided by 90. That's how much to the customer. They give me 10. So I got 10 to make my money back with. I got 20 to profit with. 10 times 90. I already know what that is. That's 900. And then you got your 20 times 90, which is the 1,800. Another rule of advice. If your profit amount doesn't at least double the investment amount, your numbers is too low. Just throwing that out. If the profit amount doesn't at least double the reinvestment amount, your profit your profit's too low. Your marketing your price is too low. All right, keep that in mind. So boom, we got 1,800 going towards profit. We got 900 going towards the reinvestment folder. So over here we'll go to 15,900. And over here we got 41,100 plus 1,800. So our new bank account number is now 42.9. So we got 42.9. Copy, tracking, pretty simple. It's the same system, of course, but when you pull from over here, you just want to know exactly how much needs to go over here. Usually it's going to be the same amount that you invest, but still do your numbers. So because you want to know, the most important thing to realize when you're doing your bulk, right? This is what you want to realize when you're placing a bulk order. You want to get everything into this price. Taxes, shipping, tags, buttons, anything that's associated with the production of this product, add it up and tally it down into a total price per piece. All right? Once you get that, then you make moves from that point forward. Okay? But you want to be able to get this number as simple as possible for everything that goes into the production of your products. So that's not Shopify fees, Alibaba fees, wire fees, transfer fees, all of that shit. You get what I'm saying? You want to know the bottom line number. You can't do anything without that. Once you got your bottom line number, now you figure out how much do you need to sell to make back your investment. Remember what I said when you hustling. Don't count this. The worst thing to do when you hustling is count the money you haven't made. You ever heard of that phrase? Don't count your money before you make it. A lot of people fucked up in life by counting money they haven't received yet, thinking they're going to receive it. How many of you have made that decision? I ain't gonna lie, I made that mistake plenty of times, making decisions off money that ain't hit the account yet, thinking it's gonna hit, and the bitch didn't hit. All right, so don't think about anything that you can't control. Only think about what you put in. You put in 9. If you make your 9 back, that's a W. Start changing your perspective on these W's so you don't run yourself into the ground. All right. Now, another key thing, I want you to pay attention to something. Pay attention to this. I'm giving you $60 of room. Don't bypass this. This is very important. A lot of you make mistakes by trying to charge low just to get a sale when you don't understand that a sale is a marketing play that gets you a customer as long as you got enough room in your profit to do so. If I tell you 3 times the investment, this is $60 of profit you got to work with. So if I'm not making money at 90, I can make it at 80 with a 10% or whatever discount is going to be. Not 10%, but I'm just saying. You can keep discounting if it's not selling at the price that you got it established at. But if you are already coming in with it low, let's say you get it for 30, you want to charge for 50 or $45 just to get it off real quick, and niggas not buying it at $45 or $50, now you stuck in a pickle. Because you basically got to get a shit away just to get the sale, right? But if I'm giving you a price point that's 3 times my investment, I can still profit with 2 times the price point. I can profit with 1 time the price. I can profit with $10. So I can give a healthy discount from $50 off and still make $10 a product. Remember, you can't count this money. You only need to make back this money, because this money is the money you put in. This money is what you hoping to make. I can't hope and bet and assume any goddamn thing. You know what I'm saying? Somebody said when I'm talking about postscripts, community, come holler at me. Community. Anything you need, anytime you need some specific, community is going to be your answer. You can't do a goddamn thing until you know the numbers, folks.